Hello and welcome to MBC News. I'm Dousa Dragonash and my fabulous guest reader this week is the beloved Frolic Mills.
Hello, my dear. How are you? Thank you for
I'm all
inviting
the better for seeing you. Oh, it's our pleasure entirely. Oh, particularly with blonde hair and a singlet.
Well, thank you for the blonde hair, but it's quite silver, my dear. Anyway.
It must be my screen. Okay. Well, here we go again with those banks. This time, a former employee of Goldman Sachs is on trial accused with stealing a trading platform, possibly losing Goldman Sachs millions of wasted dollars in developing the platform. The code apparently was downloaded onto a server in Germany, and it's not actually known whether there's been any other access to it other than by Sergei Alyenikov, the employee at the centre of all this. Alyenikov said he often downloaded the code to work on it onto his laptop or a flash drive or whatever else, and this was known to Goldman Sachs. Google Android has been denied access by Nokia, who say there is no truth in the rumour that they will be making it available on their phones. Google gets a lot of that no truth in the rumour.
Hairfair 2009 reported on last week raised over $9,000 for the charity Locks of Love, which provides hairpieces to underprivileged children who have lost their hair due to medical conditions, raised through the donation of profits from the designers and sale of bandanas, making that a lot of bandanas. Well done, Hairfair.
And the promised clone of the Teen Grid was duly attached to the remains of SL6B this week and shows us what we could all do if we concentrated. With beautiful and mysterious builds, a combat area and business area, it would seem that the builder named Cody Bracken has a bright future, just to pick out one from a very talented group. MBC enjoyed its visit there very much. Thank you, teens, for the peak. And Frolic, I hear you're doing Miss Virtual World again. We reported on it a couple of weeks ago. How's it going?
Miss Virtual World this year is insane, Dousa. We are getting over 150 entries per month. And actually, we're getting more, but we have to stop it at 150. Wow. So we are trying to give everyone an opportunity. And I think we're going to have a fantastic competition. People are really shaping up and excited about it. And we will have it on December 19th at 12 p.m. SLC. So make sure to tune in because it's going to be one hell of a show.
Well, I'm going to be washing up and brushing up, I think, before then. It'll give me enough time to do something.
Yeah. Make yourself pretty, honey.
Oh, thank you, Frolic. And moving swiftly on.
And now for these messages.
Welcome to ACE. Located in the B&T Holdings Sim of Venture Square, this uniquely constructed, transparent building represents the high standards, ethics, and accountability of the Encaviston Capital Exchange. Fully SLEC compliant, ACE is a real-to-life stock exchange, providing investor asset protection with the security and stability that you deserve. Functioning as an exchange and adhering to Linden Lab policy, ACE never pays interest on deposits. Our investors conduct business by trading stocks and earning dividends. We operate on 100% reserves and have no withdrawal limits. Top-notch ATMs and emerald graphical displays are also available for our customers. At ACE, we trust you to decide how to invest your money, so put your trust in us.
And welcome back, and a very warm welcome to our new fashion spot presented by Amariah Francis. Hello, Amariah.
Hi, Dousa. A popular fundraiser that most Second Life residents have in some way encountered is the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life. Many SL groups have raised funds for this charity, and the Best of Second Life magazine is no exception. Recently, they sponsored a runway event in which one-of-a-kind items were auctioned off. The event was attended by 160 avatars, made possible by holding the event at the luxurious Patch Therbad Auditorium, which is a grand build spread over more than one sim. The lovely designs were auctioned off to the highest bidder. The biggest sale of the event was a pair of Stiletto Moody Bear Catherine shoes that sold for an amazing 160,000 linden. This event brought in over 1 million lindens, which is valued at around 4,000 USD. Wow, SL residents are really generous. I'm Amariah Francis reporting from the Patch the Bod Auditorium. Back to Dousa in the studio.
Thanks, Amariah. I look forward to seeing you next week. Now, another virtual world has opened its beta doors this week, Onverse, Onverse, a pleasant-looking site. It has hit over 10K registered users. Steve Pierce, the CEO, used to work for Sony Online on the EverQuest 2, and he and his family apparently have been living on noodles to get this off the ground. Perhaps with more of a game awareness than, say, Second Life, you enter the worlds fairly easily, get a free apartment, points with which to buy stuff, an axe and a net and things, and there is a currency called CCs. Hoping to be female-friendly, that's probably why there's the axe. Who was it that had an axe? There was a poem. Never mind. It's a very pleasant-looking place and rather relaxing, and presumably, with the beta running stably, a nice place to visit.
Rezzable are clearing off to other pastures, and will just be maintaining Greeny's home. Crimson Shadow, Tunnel of Light, and Carnival of Doom are going, and Hobo Island is being transferred to Thinker Melville. The feeling is that they were not getting enough return for their investment. They are nevertheless excited to be heading towards the open sim.
And now for some public service announcements.
Lauren Whalen is threatening to have time off, so be sure to catch any dates of her stand-up. Miss Bliss Couture 2010 will be the new face of Bliss Couture with 10,000 lindens and vendor ads and model for all print, advertising, and media. The competition is open now, a multi-level competition based on photos, live modeling, and objective judging. Go to Miss Bliss Couture 2010 showroom at gown 124 96 279.
And that's all for this week's, folks. And it's a very grateful thanks to Mr. Mills, who stood in manfully for me at very late notice when our own beach boy went off somewhere AWOL. Thank you so much, Frolic.
You're very welcome, Dousa. So it's goodbye from both of us at MBC News.